So I think to start off the album like that was a signal of intention. I love when my rappers are open. I love when they're just talking about where they are currently at.
Signal of intention.
You know what's funny? Today I even got accused of using ChatGPT to write my tweets for me. Now I'm getting accused of... I can't even...
Someone accused you of using ChatGPT? Because of the... So wait, some of your political tweets?
Yeah.
Cool.
Someone said I use ChatGPT.
That's rude, right?
Someone said I use ChatGPT for my tweets, and now someone said Signal. Signal's a big
Whenever
signal.
Mo gets into his signal of intention pack,
You know what's pissing me off?
We don't let each other grow. We don't let each other grow.
You know what's annoying me? I didn't even say nothing crazy. I just said signal of intention. Like we don't know what that means.
Why you say signal of intention?
We don't let each other grow.
Does it fit?
It does.
So
why are you saying it?
So if it was Yemi, it would have been fine.
Absolutely.
I hate you.
What's going on, world? Welcome to episode 112 of the Rhymes Like Dimes podcast with your boys Peter,
Yo.
Mohammed,
Yo.
myself Yemi. Back again, boys. What we saying?
It's been a minute, man.
Has been, but you know we've seen each other recently. We just
have.
haven't podded together in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
How you guys doing?
Hey, man, we're all good, man. Glory to the Most High.
Always,
man.
Mo, what you saying?
Chilling, bruv. Chilling. God is good all the time.
All the time,
All the
God
time,
is good.
There we go. How you been, Yemi?
Been good. Tired. Obviously, we were in Sweden the other week. That was fun. We were there for Way Out West Festival.
Allegedly.
I
don't know why I said
It ain't alleged.
It definitely ain't alleged.
For the festival.
Yeah. We were definitely there for the festival. We saw West Side Gun, which was cool. I mean, I think that's the only rapper we saw, right?
Yeah.
It was very rap heavy this
was
time
that
around.
It was, actually.
Black Star were playing, but we didn't see them.
No, I didn't see him.
I think it was only West Side Gun.
That's why I said
After what
alleged.
I was seeing most stuff do at all points each
Oh,
year.
man.
I'm glad I didn't see him on Way Out.
What was
West.
it bad?
Oh, man.
I heard that this guy was just doing like
twirling
just
like a Beyblade.
doing 360 spins for no
twirling like a-
reason,
What do you
bro.
So basically, it
Oh,
was
wow.
it was all points east. It was Cleo Soul, Salt, Chronics, and a random Mos Def set, and Kirk Franklin and a bunch of other people.
Kirk Franklin.
Yeah. So it was just very badly organised, as in they told everybody to get to the festival for 5 o'clock. But Salt didn't come on until 6 o'clock. Kirk Franklin and a couple others were on at 5. There were a couple clashes. And then Salt came on and they did some GCSE drama production, some kind of acting, Passion of the Christ type thing. And then Cleo Soul performed with Salt. And then Cleo Soul was supposed to perform not long after. She didn't end up getting on until 10 p.m. And in between that was a Mos Def DJ set where he was playing robot sounds and twirling like a Beyblade on stage.
Oh, it was a DJ set.
I think it was a DJ
It wasn't
set.
even a rap set.
No, it wasn't a rap
Oh,
set.
man.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was a DJ set. So he was moving all kinds of crazy, and loads of people left because obviously they were waiting. And by the time Cleo Soul went on, so many people had left. So many people didn't enjoy it. It was badly organised. So not only are they thieves, they're bad organisers. Crazy. But we'll get into that later. But yeah,
That's techie, man. Andre 3000 was playing with a flute. This guy here spin on in his head.
our legends are going through some things.
It's just expression, man.
I knew one person was saying that. I knew one will
It's
come
just
out of the word.
expression, man. That's all.
I hear it though. But listen, man, glad to be back on these shores.
Yeah, man.
Glad to be back podding.
That's a fact.
Drake's is here as well. Big up Drake's.
Monks.
Yo. Thank you everybody for listening and watching. YouTube massive, Spotify massive, Apple massive, all of you. Thank you very much. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Like, comment on all of our videos. Leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening on other platforms. Very much appreciate it. Today's going to be a review heavy episode. There have been a few albums that have dropped since we last podded that we definitely wanted to give some undivided attention to. And yeah, we're going to get to them today. We're going to start with quite a big one. Let's just get into it, man. Clipse. Let God sort them out. Now, if you're a rap fan, you know who Clipse are. The legendary duo, Pusha T, Malice, out of Virginia. Came into the game in the early 2000s with their Lord Willing album, singles like Grinding, Virginia. And they moved up the ranks. And then they broke up for years and years and years. You know, Pusha T went on to become, a very celebrated rapper in his own right, with good music, yay, all that stuff. Malice kind of went his own path, found himself as a Christian, was doing a lot of that at the time. And they've now come back together for their first album in 16 years. It's been 16 years. It's their 4th album. Last album was 09's Till the Casket Drops, which it feels like another lifetime ago. And this album, Let God Sort 'Em Out, is executive produced and solely produced by their childhood friend, Pharrell Williams. Obviously, Pharrell and Chad Hugo, as part of the Neptunes, were a big part of Clipse's career. And now it's just Pharrell behind the boards producing for them. And this is a landmark album for the fact of, it's been teased pretty much a Clipse reunion for years now. And now they're finally in the space where they want to do it, and they've kind of locked in and they've put this out. And it's an album that features Kendrick Lamar, John Legend, Nas, Tyler the Creator, Ab Liver, Stove God Cooks, and The Dream. And there was no stone unturned in the rollout as well. Many people were celebrating this rollout as a very old school one. They were doing every interview, they were on every podcast. They were really promoting this, like, in a way that doesn't really happen these days, with like the internet, and you drop one single, you might do an interview, and then the album's out, and then you kind of keep it going. But they really went and secured all the bases. They dropped off an amazing Tiny Desk as well. Check it out if you haven't seen it. So yeah, it was very much invoking that old kind of street team promo spirit of old. There was some controversy around this album because originally they were going to release it through Universal, but Universal wanted Kendrick Lamar's verse on Whips and Chains, which is the second tune on the album, removed because of a reference to a Trump card. Universal thought that was an indirect towards Donald Trump. They essentially wanted that verse removed or censored. Clipse refused, and they basically paid Universal a 7-figure sum to get out of that deal. And then they secured distribution with Roc Nation. So, listen, it wouldn't be a Clipse album without a little bit of spiciness. But yeah, the album is here. It's been out for a minute now. And boys, what do we think? Who wants to start?
Should I go first?
Go on, do your thing.
Cool. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me go first here, because there's one I'm gonna let you lot lead. And boy, I'm gonna double back.
Oh boy.
Just real quick about the Kendrick thing. I don't think it was about the Trump bar. I just think it was more semantics.
Well, it was the context as well of, like, obviously Drake's lawsuit. And
Yeah.
I imagine they were scared a little bit by more Kendrick being controversial.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was so much about one Trump. And even the Trump bar was inconsequential. What's the word I'm looking for?
Inconsequential.
There we go. It's because it wasn't about nothing. But anyway, going back to the album. I think this is the first album in a while that I've looked forward to like this. Like, their press run gave me something I've been missing out on. It just felt like very old, kind of jump back off what you said. It just felt very old school. The interviews they were giving out, whether it's to Hot 97, whether it's to Breakfast Club, whether it's to whoever it is, they just kind of went back to the roots of how to promote an album. Because I feel like a lot of people now do this thing where everyone wants to be mystical and no one wants to talk and everyone wants to let the music do to talk it for them. Sometimes I want to hear you. I want to hear where your mind was at when you made this song. I want to hear where your mind was made at this song. And I feel like that's what Pusha T and Malice gave me throughout their interviews. One thing I did pick up is I feel like their interviews reflect the music they make, in regards to Pusha T being the one that talks, if that makes sense, in interviews. And even in his bars, he's the one that's always talking like that. Whereas Malice is more laid back and just is more slick with it. But going into the actual album itself, without being too out there, I think this is my favorite album of the year in terms of a rap album. I just think in general this might be my favorite album of the year. It gave me what I wanted. It gave me, honestly, the gritty coke rap with the persona of just larger than life. I think there was times where Pharrell did a little bit too much in some of the songs. Can you not do that? Can you not laugh, please, bro? Can I let my stuff go? And then you can just... I don't know what that laugh is, but that was maniacal.
I'm listening,
but there was times where I just felt like he was just doing a little bit too much in the production.
Vocally or production-wise?
Vocally. Like, sometimes his voice was just, yeah.
He was in every hook.
Yeah, like, in the background. Like, bro, like, we know what you're good at. Like, just relax. And I think production-wise, some of the time...
Let's not act like he's not like he wasn't, maybe not a hook king, but he got some hooks off
but
back
I don't
in the
need to
day.
hear your 12 out of 12 songs. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Mike Tyson blow to the face. I need to let these guys tell me about Mike Tyson blow to the face. Don't need you.
He wasn't on that song.
True. But anyway, yeah. So I was just saying, sometimes I do feel like he was he was just overbearing, but I think they work so seamlessly that it just goes with it. But in regards to the album, I think the album's cold, man. It gave me everything that I wanted. It just gave me that nostalgic feel. I think it's the first time in a while that all the man them have been around. And Sweden's a perfect example of this. The way I sometimes judge albums is how much do you talk about it post it coming out? Do you know how many bars we just kept on looping when we was in Sweden? And when was the last time a rap album gave us that feel where 5 people all at the same time are just saying random bars? Whether it's So Be It, So Be It, whether it's Tyler, the Creator's bar, whether it's Kendrick's bar. I'm going to be honest with you, the Nas feature, I didn't really care for, just personally.
Mad.
Well, that's the great thing about opinions. Some say mad, some may agree. But I say that to say...
You didn't care for it.
I didn't care for it. Like, it didn't give me anything.
How can you ever not care for a Nas verse? What are we doing here?
This is what I don't like. See, if
I just start throwing them in a category with Jim Jones and Fabio Foreign and them, man. What are you doing here? We always need a Nas verse. What are we talking about?
Nas is second
I think you need to let people
I'm
know
not
about
tolerating this, man.
Nas is second to me all time. Like,
your awakening about Nas is another story.
Ain't
You
even
need
an
to tell the
awakening.
people.
It's not
Yeah,
even
wait,
an
don't worry.
awakening,
No,
bro.
but since we last podded, I feel like you've had like another realization about Nas you haven't shared with the people.
I share it, man.
Listen, man, we'll get to you in
We'll
it.
get to
yeah,
that.
but I'll be honest with you, to start that album off talking about what they spoke about with their parents' death, I wasn't ready for it. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't think I was mentally ready for the first song. Like, you know when you heard, because we've heard So Be It, we heard Chips and Whips and Chains, we just heard them Lucy's. So I just thought the album was just gonna be more about what I expect them to rap about, the bravado, the drug rap, the coke rap, and I was cool with that. But then the first song, when I sat down and I listened to it, and if you guys had parents who passed, the people listening, and I know I have, and I know you, man, and I know Daniel have, if you've dealt with a parent passing, you're naturally just gonna, I think that song's always just gonna cut a little deeper. It's just like, I don't think mentally I was ready for that, for their back-to-back, one rapping about the mum, one rapping about the dad. So I think to start off the album like that was a signal of intention. I love when my rappers are open. I love when they're just talking about where they are currently at.
Signal of intention.
You know what's funny? Today I even got accused of using ChatGPT to write my tweets for me. Now I'm getting accused of... I can't even...
Someone accused you of using ChatGPT.
Whenever
Oh, because of the.
Whenever Mo...
So wait, some of your political tweets.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Someone said I use
That's
ChatGPT.
rude, Drake.
Someone said I use ChatGPT for my tweets, and now someone said Signal. Signal's a big
Whenever
signal.
Mo gets into his signal of intention pack, yeah.
You know what's pissing me off?
We don't let each other grow. We don't let each other
You
grow.
know what's annoying me? I didn't even say nothing crazy. I just said signal of intention. Like, we don't know what that means.
Why you say signal of
We
intention?
don't let each other grow.
Does it
We don't
fit?
let each other grow.
It does.
So
Why
what's
are you saying
We're
it?
So if it was Yemi, it would have been fine.
Absolutely.
I hate you. But yeah, to me, that when they kick-started off with that, I was like, okay, I know what time it is. Like, they really are about to be in their adult bag, and just let me know where they're at the moment. I think Malice is rapping on this album,
Don't say it.
bro.
Don't say it.
I don't know. Don't say,
Say
what.
it, bro.
Don't say what you're about to
Okay,
say.
it.
cool. Don't say
Say
what
it.
I'm about to say.
Say
Yeah, he won. Like, in the album.
Talk
like,
about it.
He won. I'll be real. Salute to Push. It could be because we've heard Push over the last few years drop albums after albums after albums. So it could be just more, I'm used to it. And the missing factor of this hits different because you've missed Malice. I don't think it's close, personally.
Okay, yeah, you're using me a little bit.
Okay,
But I feel you.
That's fine. When I say not close, I just mean like I've got a clear winner.
Yeah.
I don't think he got washed. I don't think they're capable of washing each other. When I say it's not close, I just mean I came out of that album with no skepticism of me saying that he won. I think when you look at So Be It, So Be It, I think when you look at Chains and Whips, I think when you look at Mike Tyson, I just think the way Malice raps, bro, the pockets he finds,
smooth,
the
man.
flow he finds, the braggadocious shit he does to me is so cold. I'm sorry, like, even at this point in his life, when he's on that braggadocious, like, yo, I'm just better than you. Like, I whip better than you. I cook better than you. I sell better than you.
You ain't solid, you
Like,
ain't valid, you
Wait,
ain't malice.
bro, what? Like, I think that's so cold to me. So, as a body of work, it gave me what I wanted. It just gave me two all-timers at the peak of their powers and who know each other like no one else would. The way they bounce off each other, you can't. That's just chemistry you can't find. That's just chemistry you can't buy. That's just, it's in them or it's not, and that's in them. And I think them having Pharrell worked. Sometimes you could be quiet, but who am I to tell you to be quiet? You're Pharrell. But yeah, overall, it's my favorite album of the year, man. Like, it just gave me everything I wanted from these guys. It gave me introspection. It gave me the drug. You know how I feel about drug rap, guys. You know me and coke rap. Like, you can't offer me coke rap and me not take it. Not coke itself, the rap.
Yeah, you better clarify.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, so I'm even doing this today as well. People going like this today, and then people might be like, oh, because I remember there was a TikTok when I said I want to sell crack because of Pusha T, and then someone in the comments was like, no, you don't. Oh, shut up, man. But I say that to say the album itself, bro. It's the coldest this year.
Do you think it's the Clipse' best album?
I've been going back and forth on that. I'm not gonna say it is. I'm not. What I will say is over time with their age, and because it's been so long, it's their most adult themed album.
It's their best album, man.
You get the best album?
100%.
Talk about why.
Because I feel like, much like you're saying, it is the most current version of themselves. But in that, you get so much. You get maturity, you get introspection, you get their fears, you get their everyday struggles, you get so much realness. And it's so enriching in that sense. I mean, listen, Hell Hath No Fury is a great album, of course. Lord willing as well. But I feel like this one just hits a little deeper in terms of the content, in terms of the music itself, the sound, their rapping. I don't think they've rapped as a duo. I don't know if they've rapped better than on this album. I'll be real with you.
I don't know if it's their best album. I don't know if it's their best album, man. But I'm married to Hell Have No Fury in it, so I don't know, man. It's too difficult for me to say right now. I think this album's still very fresh. Maybe I need to live with it a bit more in it, but Hell Have No Fury means a lot to me, so I can't say that it's better than that, man. And I don't even know if lyrically, I don't know if I can say that they rap better on this than they do on Hell Have No Fury. I can't. I don't know if I can say that, man. Not in good conscience, because I think on Ride Around Shining on Hell Have No Fury alone, bro, I don't know. I'm not sure, man. But I hear what you're saying, though.
I'm not mad at it, though.
I think every point you just made is definitely valid for this release, innit? So I hear you on that. But
where do you find the overall album?
Oh, I love it. I think it's the best album of the year. I don't think another album will top it. And I know Freddie Gibbs dropped, JRD dropped too, which I haven't had a chance to listen to, but I heard it's really good. There's been a few other releases too, but I think this is by far the best album of the year, man. And I think between So Be It and Ace Trumpet's best hip hop songs of the year. And I felt that way as soon as I heard Ace Trumpets, because I don't listen to the singles, I don't listen to previews.
You don't.
I just hear the album in one, innit? So when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, man, this has to be the best song of the year. And it's been a while. I can't remember the last time I felt that way in recent years, where I've listened to a song off a great album and said, yo, this is the best rap song of the year. And I instantly felt
Which one are you saying?
Ace Trumpets. Ace Trumpets, absolutely.
So you're saying that ahead of So Be It, So Be It?
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, man. But I love the album, man. This is me right here, but this whole album is me, man. I didn't necessarily love starting with The Birds Don't Sing, personally.
I wasn't ready for it.
I think that's an album ender. So I guess to start it with that, I think was quite courageous. And I think I respected it, but it's not what I would have started with. Other than the content itself, I didn't really enjoy the song, but I appreciate what they were talking about and how heartfelt it was. But yeah, it wasn't really my sort of song. I did enjoy like John Legend though. He's always great, to be quite fair. And then Chains and Whips, yeah, man. I think Kendrick Lamar, like, yeah, that.
Double side,
you know
that's crazy.
He's funny. Same time.
Yeah, double side, that's crazy.
Bro, I don't even know what to say about what he did on that, man. It was, I don't have a word for it.
Yeah,
he was running amok on that.
Did he say something about I get them off or Jenga, whatever?
Yeah, he was just having
just the gen rhyme scheme in general.
Yeah, he just like
2-time gen.
He went mad on
genocide.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's probably one of his best features in a while.
Kind.
Yeah, that's one of his best features in a while as well, man. And that elevated that song. And I think that song and beat sounded amazing without him. And then I think he took it up another level. And I like the chemistry between Kendrick and Pusha, because they've done tracks before.
Nostalgia, innit?
Yeah, I don't think Kendrick has rhymed with Malice before. So I guess him being with both of them isn't that much different to him just rhyming with Push, but it felt good. It felt like they all kind of belonged together. So I love that song. POV, I love that song too. I didn't care for Tyler's verse too much. I'm not the biggest Tyler guy, man. I think I'm realising. I think I respect and appreciate his musicianship, but as a rapper though, I don't really care for him like that, man. I don't know what it is.
I need to remember what it was.
I'm not quite sure what it is. Like, I enjoy his production on most of his albums, but rapping, he just doesn't really do it for me as a rapper. I don't know if it's his voice, how it sounds. I don't know. I just don't enjoy him. But he sounded cool on that. I love the beat switch on that song though, man.
Cold.
Beat switch on that was mad. Beat switch on that was crazy.
Shout out to Nee with the beat switch, because you had the original beat switch and then they changed it for it to change back to the original beat like halfway through Malice's verse, and he was angry about that. And then they changed it back to the original, and he was happy again.
So you have to download it, undownload it, download it, undownload
I love that. Malice, I think Malice had the best verse. I think he had the better verse on that song. It's like I'm the only.
See, I paid him.
No.
He had the best verse. He had the better verse.
I'm just saying, on that song, he had the better verse, man. He had a couple lines that I liked. He was like,
POV?
I'm the only one to walk away and really be free.
Yeah.
I done sung along with rappers I never believed. I love that. I fucking love that, man. Because I feel that too, man.
I thought of you when I heard that.
I feel that, bro. Because sometimes when you be listening to rappers, man, I don't know, man. You could just hear that it may not be that authentic to their minute, but you're still enjoying the track nonetheless. And that speaks to that. So I love that, man. And then obviously So Be It. That's just,
So be it.
Crazy, man. And I think between that and Ace Shumps is like some of Pharrell's best production. And I think it's really interesting that Pharrell did this whole album by himself, because I'm used to Clipse being produced by the Neptunes, not just Pharrell. So having it just Pharrell do it was quite, it was interesting and surprising, because it didn't necessarily feel any different to it being produced by all of the Neptunes. But I also heard that How I Have No Fury was straight Pharrell, even though it says Neptunes.
Was it?
Yeah, Pusha said it was Pharrell.
But is he doing that to save face or?
I don't see why he would, because he still fucks with Chad.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? And Shay. So yeah, I can't see that. But yeah, I love that song. I didn't care for All Things Considered. That might be the only other song I didn't really care for. The Dream does his thing. Mike Tyson Blow to the Face I thought was great as well. I thought that man didn't miss a beat on that at all. And yeah, man, I think the rest, I think Fico with Stove God was fire as well.
That threw me for a loop when I heard his voice.
I wanted him to rap though.
Yeah.
I wanted him to rap, man. Like I wanted Stove God to rap. He did great on the hook.
Sounded cold though.
His style is very like unorthodox, isn't it? So I think whatever he brings is going to be unique, innit? But I wanted a verse from him, man. Do you know what I mean? So that was my only disappointment on that. But I loved it, man. What am I missing? Inglourious Bastards with Ab Liver. I'm a Re-Up Gang fan, innit? So seeing Ab Liver there, I was like, yes. All we needed was Sandman. Do you know what I'm saying? We needed Sandman, bro.
I thought Sandman was a wrestler.
You know what I mean? Like,
we needed Sandman, bro.
I thought Sandman was a wrestler, I'll be real with you.
But yeah, I love that song as well.
I'm slamming the beer on his face.
So Far Ahead, fire as well. Malice again, I thought had the better verse on that.
Is that the one I've been both Mason Beffers?
Both Mason Beffers. Yeah, man. That's the realest shit, bro.
His rhyme scheme on that Malice is
yeah. But I'm still not going to say that Malice was the better rapper on the whole thing.
No, he was, man.
Because I think it's always been close between them. I don't think it's ever been like, you know, one's cleared the other. But I think because Pusha's been more active.
That's what I think it is.
In recent years, people have forgotten that Malice gets busy.
I think that's what it is, I'll be real. I think the miss factor's so big here.
Yeah. And yeah, bro, I mean, what song have I missed? I feel like I've missed EBI TDA. That was a fire track too. The Nas tune, which I love. You always need Nas on the track. I don't know what you're talking about. You always need Nas on the track, bro.
You know what?
His verse. I wanted his verse to be longer. But you always need Nas on the track. And I think I should probably tell what my epiphany is. I've just concluded that Nas is the greatest MC of all time.
Oh, swear?
Yeah, he's absolutely the greatest. And I don't. Yeah, I'm fixed on that.
So when did we?
What concluded that?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I don't know what I was listening to. I have no idea what I was listening to. But I just think he's like the one, innit? He's like Neo. He's been the one from day dot. I think he was anointed, to be quite honest with you, and I just think he's the best MC.
He was anointed.
Absolutely. As in hip hop world, absolutely. He's just the best MC. I just don't think there will ever be a better MC than him.
You need to start calling me Paul Heyman because I'm the Oracle.
Nas is your guy though.
Did you like that?
Nas has always been your guy. Nas has been my guy too, but I was a J guy though. I was a J guy.
So you wasn't a Nas guy?
No, I love both of them, but I was always more J. But Nas is single-handedly the greatest MC of all time. Right. Black Thought's my favourite MC of all time, but Nas is the greatest MC of all time.
I'm not mad at it.
But I digress. Overall, love the Clipse album, best album of the year. Loved seeing them back together. I hope we don't have to wait as much time between albums.
Lord willing.
I thought Pharrell did an amazing job by himself, and like hearing him produce rap felt quite good as well, just because I felt like the last few rap songs he's produced I haven't really been crazy about.
Shit.
Cool. So yeah, man, it was just nice to kind of like it felt like the 2000s again, and kind of having them come back together, and that's
full circle moment.
Big up Clipse, man.
Forever and always. You hear me?
Yeah, man. this is a fantastic reunion. It's a fantastic album. It is the rap album of the year. Listen, it's the rap album of the year in the US, in the UK, in India, in flipping Timbuktu. Wherever they bump rap, this is the rap album of the year. It's high-level raps. It's fantastic production. I mean, big shout out to Pharrell because I don't know what possessed this guy, because for the last couple years, his production hasn't really been it. But I feel like even he got a battery in his back from the reunion, and he just wanted to like serve it to the best of his ability, and he definitely did that. It's not phoned in. It's not too much. It's very crisp. It's very smooth. It's very clean.
Yeah, it is for sure.
But
for sure.
that's what they are. Like they're the pinnacle of like excellence in that regard. Like when it comes to the raps, when it comes to the beats. I mean, like I said earlier, mature raps. It's like Mo said, like we're meeting them where they're at right now, and I think where they're at is like it's so great to see. There's growth there. There's maturation. There's confronting feelings that they've had, fears that they've had or have. You know what I mean? And then you have the kind of coke raps as well. So it's a very nice, even split of what we're hearing, sort of thing. Like even when Push is like, his son asks him for siblings, I know he's listening, sort of thing. Just stuff like that. It's like, damn, yeah, like there's growth there, and I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Malice, I mean, gosh, the miss tax is definitely high, but Malice got busy. I think I loved every verse of his. I loved all of them. Like he was just amazing. Like he was just the flows, the rhyme schemes, everything. What he was talking about, like the braggadocio. Like there was just so much there that justified, this reunion, justifies people who say that he got the better of Push. I mean, obviously Push is no slouch. He will never be a slouch, but
I think he's okay with that though.
Push.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably happy for his brother, isn't
That's what I'm
he?
thinking,
Because he's been pushing for the reunion for time now. So the fact that he's there now, it's happened, and he's outside. Yeah, there's probably a tinge of pride there. But yeah, man, love it. I mean, Birds Don't Sing. It took me a minute to listening to it the first time. I listened to it and I was like, damn, it's a bold choice as a first choice, as a first song. But the more and more I listened to it, the more and more I really got into the emotion of it. Like, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions, you know what I mean? Like, Push talking about his mum and stuff. So it was very, very, very poignant, very, very euphoric in a way. And I love that as an intro. What did Malice say? The bass, every bass covered, you found bass in the cupboard. Like, come on, man. Come on.
I don't think you might know what that does to my soul.
Come on.
You might don't know what that does to my soul.
Anytime he says bass,
bro,
he's saying it with his whole...
Bro, you might don't know what that does to my soul, bro.
And then Chains and Whips. I mean, first of all, the beat, very claustrophobic. I imagined myself trying to run through. Remember like Windows 95 screensavers when you're going through the maze. That's the soundtrack for when you're trying to find your way out. Yeah. And then you got Pusha what did he say? Mine said your gasp for air now is beautiful. Yeah. Pusha said you're chasing a feature beyond your element. Just the elite dressing down that he does, just staring at you right in your eye, yo, you are not this. You ain't that.
I don't interrupt you. Sorry. You know what the first bar of that song is? Something about you chasing. What do you say? You chasing from something about repossession.
That was you're running from the spirit of repossession.
The first bar is saying you're running from the. Crazy. Are you dumb?
Yeah.
By the way, side note. Supposedly that whole verse was to my man.
I don't think the whole verse.
A lot of it was to Gibbs.
I think there was a few lines.
Yeah, because he even mentions love and hip hop without mentioning love and hip hop.
Yeah.
But you know, he's to say you're running from the spirit of repossession. Not even repossession itself, the spirit of repossession you're running away from.
Crazy, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're the kings of that. And then Kendrick, to me, it's the verse of the year.
For real?
100%. That gen rhyme scheme. I was listening to it the first time. I figured this guy, he's insane. You know how we've been saying that the guy's crazy, right? From the beef onwards, this guy's tapped. But that was yo, he's really tapped. The gen rhyme scheme. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for tea, well, here's the ginger root. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah. You know what I mean?
You're talking to me, especially
you need
on
some of that, though, bro.
What, ginger root?
Yeah, bro. You need ginger, man.
You do need ginger.
Antioxidants and all that, bro.
You do need ginger.
It's good for you. You need it.
Move.
Anyway.
Get gentrified.
You know what I'm saying? Genevieve, Genesis, come on, man.
I drop your Pentagon.
Yeah, the flows as well.
Don't play your gender reveal and tell him, give me mine. Oh, my.
Yeah, it was just incredible. It was just incredible.
That verse is so cold.
Yeah, too cold. POV, I like Tyler's verse. I like the song. All things considered, I like that as well. Obviously, Ace Trumpets and so be it. Bad thing with Ace Trumpets was I wasn't that hot on it when I first heard it, but I heard it as a single. I didn't hear it in the context of the album, but that grew on me.
I'm like you, by the way.
So be it kind of as well. Like, I was like, okay, if this is the best that they've got, then, I don't know. But then in the context of the album, I appreciated it a lot more. I did like it. I didn't really care for Dream's feature on All Things Considered. I didn't really care for it. But that's because I don't really care for the Dream. Like, I don't think he adds much value to songs when he's featured. Like, I don't know.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm just not a Dream fan.
Digital.
Mike Tyson, Blow to the Face.
Talk about it.
That's probably going to be my most played song of the year. Like, that's a bit of me to a T. The boom bap, the flows, what did Valis say? 300 bricks makes you Leonidas. Come on. Mike Tyson, Blow to the Face. I'm talking 96 Hove with the bass. Like,
How cool, bro.
Bro, that song there, man.
I heard it.
Pharrell, man. Lost his mind. Yeah, and listen, across the board, it's just super duper dope, man. I mean, you can't ask for much more.
You can't.
For these two rappers, man. It's like there's so much replay value as well. Like, there's so much to go back to. Like, even the songs that you might not necessarily enjoy the first, second, or third time, they will grow on you eventually. Like, FICO was one of those for me.
Oh, what? You didn't really hit the first time?
Not the first time. The only thing that hit me about it was the Stove God, because it just threw me for a loop. Like, yo, that's the type of shit I want to see more. I want to see, like, a Push and a Stove God, or Madison and a Stone God, or whoever with a 38 Special, you know what I'm saying? I want to see that more, you know? So when it happened, I was like, okay, sort of thing. Chandeliers, I liked, obviously, like Lars's verse. The first half, didn't care for it too much, but it's grown on me. So Far Ahead, loved it. Loved Malice's verse. By the Grace of God, I liked it as well. Just really, really good as well, man. So, yeah, it's just a phenomenal album, man. I mean, there's not much more you can say about it, man. It's
that
just
simple sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It's one of those ones where a group reunites, and this is very rare. A group reunites and drops potentially their best project. It's their best to me, but it can be argued that it is at least one of them.
I don't really see how many times that's happened though. I don't think it's really happened that many times as well, man. So it's great to see, man. And I don't know, it just felt like just fly upper echelon, like snobbish, high fashion raps. That's how it felt. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I needed to be in my freshest garments listening to this shit, bro. Having like the freshest of retwists, the best fades.
Bro, what did Pusha say?
After I've exfoliated.
Okay.
I was with him and then I stopped shaking.
Yeah, exfoliated.
I was with him. I was like this. I was doing this for the whole time he was speaking. Then at some point I was like, I'm just gonna stop.
Push told us at one point that his maid makes more money than us. The only Audi here is driven by my Al pair. So you're flexing your maid on us.
Yeah, that man will run.
Yeah, they made me feel broke as fuck. But I loved it.
I can't lie. It's that simple.
The only other example of a group coming back and making an exceptional album is Tribe, that I know.
But, bro, you know that album kind of tailed off towards the end for me?
Boy, not me.
That's why, for me, I wouldn't really compare it. I hear what you're saying.
This might be the best then. Come back.
Might be the best.
Maybe.
Boy.
And for a group.
Yeah, obviously.
Maybe.
Offer like a 10-year hiatus.
Yeah, maybe.
10-year plus hiatus.
I mean, it's up there. It's definitely
Regardless,
up
bro, this album's one of them ones, man.
Yeah.
We got to savor this. We don't get that a lot nowadays.
Trust me, man.
Like, this is one of them.
Especially that generation of rappers as well. Like, obviously,
We got to cherish them.
there's more and more of them now, and it just seems like they're just rapping at a high level, producing immaculate projects.
We just got to cherish them, bro.
We've got to cherish them, and they're getting better.
Which is scary, man.
They're getting better. Like,
Which is scary.
that's why I can't. I'm not trying to hear 3 Stacks when he talks. Anyway, let me not do that. Yeah. But no, man, I ain't got much more to say. Fantastic album. It's the album of the year.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened to it, run it up, man. It's really good. Really, really good.
2 goals.
Is there anything you didn't like? Too Tough. Is there anything you hated? Anything you
There's
wanna
nothing
go
I
about?
hated, personally.
Pharrell maybe was on too many hooks for me. It was enough that he produced the whole thing. I didn't necessarily need him on all the hooks. So that's probably the only thing if I'm being picky. But after sitting with it, yeah, no, do you know what I mean? It kind of grew on me, like you said. But nah, man, I ain't really got any other complaints, man. I heard Jay was supposed to be on the album, so that would have been interesting.
That was my prediction.
You said he was going to be.
My prediction
And I was
was
looking at you like you were.
I still stand by. I think Jay's dropping an album this year. But I was like him, where I was like, I've got a feeling, but I was wrong. I was like you when you said Ace Trumpets, by the way, because I remember when I heard Ace Trumpets first time, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember me saying, I don't know when I first heard it.
I don't think it was a strong first single.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know where this is. Then I heard So Be It. I was like, yeah, this is cool. Then I remember Chains and Whips started to get leaked. But I just don't know where my head is at. Then when I sat on it, I was like, it makes way more sense now. Which I think that's the genius in what Peter does, all jokes aside. I think the genius in Peter was, I had a notion going into that album because I didn't like Ace Trumpets. Well, not saying I didn't like him, I just didn't resonate with it.
Yeah.
Whereas what you do is genius. You didn't have no recollection of, you had no knowledge of the song because you waited for the album. So I guess it does help, is what I'm saying, when you avoid singles, especially if the single doesn't resonate with you, but then you listen to the album. It's the best album of the year. So, food for thought, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. And also, you don't have to necessarily judge a book by its cover because, you listen to the first single, you might come into the album thinking a certain way.
Exactly that.
You know what I mean?
I wasn't ready for them to talk about their parents, bro. I mentally was not ready for it.
No, I don't think anyone was, man. Because that's not what, you know what I mean? That's not what they're known for,
Yeah.
right? Especially after being away for so long.
I like that though, man. I want to know where your head's at. To be real, that's what I love personally. Which is gonna sound hypocritical later on when we review an album. Me just saying that, but I'm here for it.
Favorite tracks?
Favorite track: Ace Trumpet, So Be It, FICO, Chains and Whip, Inglorious Bastards.
Chains and Whips, So Be It, Mike Tyson Blow to the Face, EBITDA, and So Far Ahead.
I've got Chains and Whips, POV, So Be It. I love Inglorious Bastards, I'm not going to lie to you. And then if I had to go with one more, I'll say Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. But I love Inglorious Bastards. Like, I just love that song.
You like to have Livers first?
What'd you say?
You like to have Livers first? I'm not asking it on a fuckery thing. I'm just asking. Just asking. Re up, gang. But no, listen, man. Big up. Why not? Anyway.
It never changed.
Nah, big up Clipse. Big up Pusha T. Big up Malice. Big up Pharrell.
All of them.
This is a reunion album for the ages. It is a monumental rap album for the year, and be interesting to see what happens next, man. I mean, maybe this inspires Malice to stay in the ring. Who knows? If it's a one and done thing, then listen, we're appreciative anyway. But we'll see how it goes, man. And yeah, amazing.
Verse of the year, album of the year, all in one album.
Song of the year, apparently.
I've got sorry, I don't mean to. Me personally, So Be It would be my favorite song of the year. The album is my favorite song of the year. Sorry, the album is my favorite album of the year, and I'm with you. Kendrick's got my favorite verse of the year. But So Be It is my favorite. Just one single this year. Song.
And also that dressing down of Travis Scott and the Utopia
metaphor.
metaphor.
You cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took you, and you're in front of me. Are you dumb?
Thank you.
You know what that means? Yo, P, you know what it's to say? You died in front of me. You know what it's to look? Oh my God. How do you tell someone you cried and you died? Calabasas took you, and you're in front of me. Well, I can say pride.
Yeah, you can, I don't know why you're blurting out pride, but no, it's good training.
Sorry, apologies.
No, it's right. No.
But yeah, I agree with you, man. This is what I wanted, man. I'm 33 years old, bro. This is what I need, man. I'll be real. I'm 33. P, I'm a grown man.
Hey,
give me grown man raps, man. I'll be real. Just give me grown man raps sometimes. This is what I got.
Big up them, man.
Salute to them forever.
Facts. Well, we're going to move on to our second album review of the episode. And we're taking it to the UK now. We're going to be reviewing Little Simz' new album, Lotus. It is her 6th studio album. It comes in the midst of quite a career run for her since about 2019. Obviously, Grey Area, 2021, Simbi, 2022, No Thank You. Took a little bit of a break and now she's back with Lotus. But this is an album shrouded in controversy due to her legal battles with her former producer and former best friend, Inflo, who she's taken to court over £1.7 million in alleged unpaid loans that Inflo allegedly used to fund the shows for Salt back in late 2023, early 2024. Simz actually had this album, or a version of this album, produced solely by Inflo, done. And then this kind of deterioration of their relationship happened, and she basically just tore it up and started again with new producers. Namely Miles Clinton James, who works a lot with the jazz band Kokoroko.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, completely new sound, completely new attitude, and she's obviously reading off what is quite a traumatic time for her. This is someone she grew up with and who was essentially stolen from her, right? Yeah, crook, alleged crook, but shit. I ain't saying it. He's a crook. But yeah, this is an album that is very emotional. It's very emotionally charged for obvious reasons. It features Sampha, Obongjaya, Moonchild Sinele, Moses Sumney, Lydia Kitto from Jungle, Michael Kiwanuka, Wretch 32, Cash, shout out to Cash, Yusuf Days, and Yakimi from Little Dragon. So yeah, I mean, obviously she had to completely change her approach, and she obviously explores her relationship and how she feels about Inflow throughout the album, and just the kind of seismic shift in her life emotionally and professionally that took on her. And you can kind of hear it on the record as well. I mean, there was a review from The Guardian that said that this album sounds like a breakup record in a lot of ways. And yeah, I couldn't agree more. But it starts off strong. It starts off essentially with Thief, a complete dressing down of Inflow and
crazy.
And kind of what went down and all that as well. So yeah, boys.
She said, I feel sorry for your wife.
She said, I feel sorry. Clear soul.
Bro, you know when I heard that?
Crook by association.
Crazy.
Wow, I wasn't ready for that bit there.
Crazy.
And she gave a date. I don't know what the date meant. But I remember she said a specific date.
Yeah, she did. But yeah, it's incendiary. It's visceral. I mean, it's clearly a release of like what has been pent up for an uncertain amount of time. But boys, what do we think, man? What do you think of Lotus?
Honestly,
yeah,
I love it, man.
Okay.
I love it, man, and I think it feels quite difficult to say that, man, and I think because like I listened to it the first time, and I was just like, nah. And this was when it dropped. It took me a while to get to it, but maybe like 3 weeks after it dropped, I listened to it. I was like, nah. And then I went back to it maybe last week or the week before, and it started to grow on me a bit. And then I listened to it a final time today, and it kind of confirms that, yeah, it's got some good songs on it, but no, I don't think I was feeling it though. And I was wondering like why. I think it might be because of the run that she's been on. And I think because of maybe what I'm used to hearing from her, I might have had some preconceived expectation of what this was supposed to sound like or what it was going to sound like or what I wanted from her. And I don't necessarily know if that's fair to her. So if I was going to park that and just like focus on the music in itself, I think it's no different from a lot of what she's already released, which could be a good or a bad thing, to be honest with you. Maybe I would have liked for her to go somewhere else sonically, because it feels very much in line with what she's been doing with Inflow, which isn't even necessarily a bad thing. But I don't know, man, I just felt at times I got a bit bored. It felt quite samey in moments. I felt like her flow was a bit monotonous at points as well. And yeah, man, I think I kind of just got from Simz what I had from Simz. So it didn't feel fresh. I can definitely appreciate it from the perspective of she already had an album, it was scrapped, and then she had to kind of start from scratch with another producer in that. And I don't know if she'd worked with this producer before. So it could be a case of finding new chemistry, finding her feet, and maybe that needing to grow. So I can definitely appreciate it from that perspective. But I don't know if I was just going to judge it like track for track. I don't know, man. There were songs that I really enjoyed. But I don't know. I don't think it was an album that I loved, though. Like, I thought it was a strong start with Thief. And then I felt like maybe like, I think into Flood and into Young, it kind of tailed off a bit. And then it picked back up at Only, and then Free, and then Peace, and then Hollow, and then Lion. So I think track by track, I actually liked a lot of the songs, but I think as a complete body of work, I don't know, man, it just kind of felt like something was missing for me. I don't know what it was. I did feel quite bored towards the end. And I don't know if that's to do with the tempo. I don't know if it was the tempo. I don't know if it was the sound. I don't know what it was, but yeah, man, I was just kind of left feeling like, I might have wanted a bit more from her. And I could be being harsh, and I'm open to being harsh, but yeah, I don't know, man. It just didn't really do much for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think I enjoyed the content on songs like Free, for example, and I loved how she used the hook and the sample as an instrument. I really enjoyed it. I love when rappers do that, but I really enjoyed that. Even the tune with like Wretch and Cash, like I loved the concept of that, because I don't think I've heard that before. You typically hear like you know, male rapper, female rapper, love interest,
relationship thing.
Yeah, but it was like a sibling thing there, and I really appreciated that. And I think Cash, like, he's been on a run with like choruses in the last like couple of years. I think he's been doing really great. And yeah, man, I liked Lion, and I'm all over the place right now, just as far as songs, because I'm not going in order. I really loved Lotus with Michael Kiminaki and Yusuf Days. I love it. Probably my favourite song on the album. I love that song. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I just weren't really blown away.
I hear you.
I hear you. I actually think that, well, first of all, I love this album. For me, it's my favourite UK album of the year. I actually think that she took a fair few risks on this album. If you think about a song like Young, which pretty much was universally hated because, you know, it was the kind of jumpy, kind of effervescent beat, and she's got this persona of like a young person, you know, just going about vocal change and stuff like that, and just, it's not what we expect from Simz. But that in itself was a risk, sort of thing. And I understand if you don't like it, but it's the fact that she actually tried something new, sort of thing. So I appreciate that. I mean, Thief in itself as well, I don't think we've heard Simz ever like that. And obviously, No Thank You, she was going through other stuff there as well. Like, you know, her manager at the time was thieving from her as well. So you had a little bit of that anger there, but I feel like it reached a new plateau here. I don't think she has ever been as direct as she has been on Thief, or just even like Hollow. That's like spoken word, just sending for man. You know what I'm saying? You know, saying he has a God plump. You talk about God when you got a God complex, etc., sort of thing. So I actually feel like she took a lot more risks, maybe lyrically. Sonically, I mean, listen, she don't need inflow. I don't think. To your point, it did feel like a continuation, but I feel like she's so comfortable in that sound, and it's hard to kind of pinpoint what that sound is. It is just like, it's UK hip hop, really and truly. That's what it is, and she's very like steeped in that, and has been.
More, it feels more. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't even know how to describe the sound that she created with inflow. I don't know what the sound is, but I know when I hear it though, like it feels British. It feels very, very British. But this, I don't know, man. It just felt like this could have been produced by Inflow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's not to take away from the producer, but I don't know, man. Knowing that Inflow weren't going to be a part of this, I think I expected something else completely. I didn't expect it to be a continuation of what we've already got from her catalogue.
To be honest though, I feel like even before the Inflow albums, this sounds fairly similar to what she was rapping on like A Curious Case, her first album, and Stillness in Wonderland. Stillness in Wonderland was a little bit more of a sister piece to Simbi as far as like how expansive and grand it was. But that in itself meant that she has a particular sound that she follows, and she has a line that she traces sonically, whoever the producer is. Because even before Inflow, she had a bunch of producers working for her, and they had a similar type of sound. So I think that's just what she is comfortable on, you know? Not to compare it to Kendrick or anything, but, you know, the kind of To Pimp a Butterfly sound, Untitled Unmastered sound, he kind of became like a poster child for that. Obviously, he's expanded a bit more since then, but I feel like it's a similar case with Simz. It's probably lasted a little bit longer, where she has a very particular sound. You have the kind of British sounding UK hip hop. It's got some Afrobeat in there. It's got some funk in there. It's got some jazz in there. It's got some soul in there.
It's salt.
It's salt, yeah.
It's literally a salt sound.
Salt before salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there is that tapestry that I hear you about, but yeah, I feel like that's something that she enjoys, and I feel like the producers themselves, the fact that they were able to kind of recreate that for her, you know, salute to them.
I wouldn't want that though, man. I don't want that.
You don't want exactly.
I don't want, if like I'm getting an album from Jay, and let's just say, actually, let me not even use Jay. Any rapper, like say an album, like
use Jay.
No, I don't want to use Jay because that's, give me a rapper has like 3 hours produced by Primo, yeah. And then Pete Rock produces the next one. I don't want Pete Rock to do what Primo's been doing.
I agree.
I want something completely different.
You want Pete Rock?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just get Primo.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, and it felt like
I see.
You giving me inflow. I don't want inflow.
I want you.
I want you.
Okay.
And I listen to Coco Roco. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want
Sure you do.
you. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Shaggy, are you?
I mean, I hear you, but again, I feel like she's obviously quite particular with her sound, and I feel like she's made so much success and made so much amazing music off that sound. I don't mind it so much, you know, and I feel the music still holds up, man. I think Young was a great concept. Only was great. Lydia Kitto feature, amazing. She don't need Cleo so either.
see what I'm saying though?
You don't.
But you know that song could have easily been Cleo's song.
It could have been. I hear that. I do hear that. But at the same time, I feel like Lydia was also, in and of herself, really good.
Her vocals were amazing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that higher octave was insane. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
So yeah,
I'd never heard of her before.
Yeah, she's dope, man.
Yeah.
Free. You know, the idea of like self-love and forgiving yourself, the kind of tender acoustic guitar causing the smooth drums and the bass, like it was just really like nice, you know. Hollow, obviously, very orchestral, the spoken word. Bro, she sent for him more on that than she did on Thief. It's crazy.
She was so raw on that song, by the way.
2, you know what I mean? Lion, that's my favourite tune, man. Fella vibes, maracas, percussion, you know, her and Obonjaya together, I mean, listen, they're just great, man. You know, what was the one on, was it No Thank You? Point and Kill.
Point and Kill, yeah.
Point and Kill, dope. You know what I'm saying?
They have great chemistry.
On Symbi, great chemistry. Yeah. Blood, with Wretch, like.
Best song of the album for me.
Best song? Yeah, I hear it. Like, that's him at his conversational best. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking and rapping.
So cold, bro.
He's sick at that. You know what I'm saying? The pianos, Cash's verse, they all catch like the poignancy of the kind of uncomfortable conversations, the uncomfortable reunions, the tensions that then subside because you lot are family. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you're always going to be family, and blood is thick in the water, sort of thing. Lonely, like finding herself in the midst of heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Like she even sounds like heartbroken for the most part on this album, and I actually I rate that. Like,
what did she say?
It's raw.
I was lonely making the album till I realized all I need to do was get it through, or something like that.
Yeah, man.
Which was cold to me, by the way.
You know, the tune with Maka Kiwanuka. I mean, Maka Kiwanuka, he's got one of the best voices in the game. Yusuf Days did his thing as well. Yeah, man. There's just something about like angry, heartbroken Simz that just ascends to another level for me. And I just feel like, yeah, this can hold up with any rap album this year.
UK
wise, anywhere, I'd say.
I'm just asking.
No, yeah. It's I really enjoyed it, man. And I find myself going back to it quite often, not just for Thief, but for the Onlys, for the Hollows, for the Lonelys. You know what I mean? And even the last song with Sampha, amazing. So. Yeah, man, I really fuck with this album, man, and I really fuck with the idea and the fact that despite and in the midst of all of this madness in her life, she's still able to give us great art, you know? And if anything, like, what's going on in her life has channeled this new level and this new stage for her. So,
I mean, one thing I really respect about her, and this is something I'm always calling for from artists, is to reflect the times. And I feel like if we fast forward 10 years from now, I think we're going to be able to see what would have been happening around her around this time. And that's what we want from our artists. Not just necessarily talking about what's happening in society or touching on themes that's very present within like our communities and society, but just talking about what's happening in her world. And that's what I like. I really appreciate that from artists. So if I don't take anything else from this, at least I know that, okay, cool, when she released Lotus, this is what she was going through. This is what was happening. And I love that about her. And I love that about artists that do that.
We're going to look back on this album as like a cornerstone, not just because, well, I mean, it's going to be mainly because of the kind of inflow thing, but I think it's going to age greatly. I think it's going to age
I really hope
well.
they figure that out, though, because it's really sad, man. Like, it's not only like the breakup of a great rapper, producer combination, but just even from like a sisterhood, brotherhood type thing as well, man. I imagine that to be very difficult to deal with, man. Like, so I really hope that they can figure it out in some capacity.
I hope her heart was warmed by the fact that show at all points was a shit show. I really hope she was warmed by it. I know she's active. I know she sees. I know she sees all the tweets. I know she sees all of it. So salute to Simz. What would you? Mo?
So I had a convo with Yemi about this. before we started the pod about the album. And I'm with Pete. I'm not. It's something that it just. I don't know if it's me being harsh and judging on a great area of previous work, but I just wasn't. It wasn't there for me. It was just. I felt like at the start of it, there was just a lot going on, like with production, with her voice, with her sounds. There was just so much going on. I personally, I'm the opposite to Pete. So Pete said that the album tailed off for you. Am I right, Pete?
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. Everything from Hollow onwards, I love in the album. Everything prior to Hollow, I'm not a fan of. And I feel like because I listened to the album, I want to say about 4 or 5 times. I feel like when you look at, once you get past Hollow, it seems like a lot of the production is a little bit stripped back. Not all of the songs, but it does seem like they made a conscious decision to strip back. So Lonely, I feel like it was stripped back. Blood was stripped back. Hollow itself was stripped back, as opposed to when you look at maybe a Free or a Thief, where the production is overbearing. And it could be just my preference in what I wanted listening to it. So the second half of the album's cold to me. The first half, I'll be real, I don't know why, it just was a tough listen. Like Thief, I understand what she's saying and I'm here for it. I'm never going to fault her for what she needs to speak about. If she feels like, well, not even feels like, if she's been through what she's been through, she's got every right to speak about it. And she's got every right to have malice out for whoever done it, no pun intended. But she's got every right to feel how she feels and say what she feels. I personally love that as well. I love when my rappers talk shit. Like, you might know how I feel about beef, so I'm here for it. Fuck that guy, whatever, I'm here for it. Just personally, I just felt like there was too much going on, especially with Thief, man. Like, I remember the first time I heard it, I think it took me like 5 minutes to finish the song because there was just so much in my head. Like, I was just like, the production's overbearing and she's rapping, and it wasn't there for me. So I think I could be judging her on her past work, which I understand is very harsh, but it reminds me of that conversation we had previously where it's like, do you still judge rappers off previous albums? And at the time I said, yeah. I said, if a rapper's giving me that, I'm always going to hold him to that because I know what he's capable of. So I'm keeping it very consistent to Simz, whereas I'm judging on previous albums that I've listened to and I've gone, it's faultless. This one, yeah, the first 4 or 5 songs, it just wasn't it for me. Like, it just wasn't it. Whereas once we go past Hollow and then we get to the one with her and Rich and we get to the other features and we get to the ending, I love it. Like, honestly, I love the final 5 songs. Like, it's so cold to me. Like, I keep going back to it. The her and Rich song, if we want to do this song of the year, quote unquote, it might be my favorite song of the UK sort this year. I love that because I thought when I first heard Rich's voice, I was like, oh, we're going to get some relationship thing here. Then quickly you're like, oh, wait, this is siblings. Like, he's telling me I went jail. She's telling me, well, I had to look after mum when you was in jail and mum was crying and you was out here doing road and dad went around. And it's just, the parallels you feel when you listen to something like that is insane. Because I've heard those comments, not me personally, like, I'm not here rubbing it, but like, I've heard those conversations, not in my household. I just mean generically, like you've heard conversations between siblings where one guy's doing this and then the sister has to look after the mum or even the younger brother, whoever it is in that situation. It's something we live with in the UK. So that song there to me is faultless. But the album in its totality, I'm a fan of the second half. I love the second half of the album. The first half, I don't know if it's a mix of just, I felt like there was just too much going on. I just wasn't a fan of the production. It just didn't resonate with me. And I might be being harsh, kind of to what you said, where you feel like you're being harsh because you're judging our previous work. I could be doing her very harsh, but it just didn't resonate with me. Honestly, until I got to Hollow, because I remember the first time I listened to it, we got to Hollow, and I was like, oh, right, like, I like this. Then the next one came. I was like, no, wait, this is cold. So like, even when I've gone back to it today, I know what to expect. So I just went to the second half. I tried to listen to it again, but I just kept on looping the second half of the album. So the second half to me, faultless. The first half, and I told you this earlier, I'm just personally I don't resonate with it. I'm not a fan of it. But that's no knock to her. I might be judging her on a totem pole where it's unfortunate, but I know myself as a fan and I do that with my artist. If my artist has given me a Good Kid, Mad City and then they drop something, I'm not always going to compare it to Good Kid, Mad City, but I know what you're capable of. So it's unfortunate, like, but I just feel like it might be human nature in me to do that. But yeah, so with me, second half of the album's cold. The first half, it just didn't resonate with me, man. I just didn't like the production. I just felt like there was too much going on, just on a personal level. Like a song like Thief, I love it. Like I love the subject matter. I love the intensity in it. I love the intention in it. I just couldn't get over the production. I did not like it. Yeah, I just did not like the production in Thief. I didn't. I just wasn't a fan of it. I just felt like it was overbearing. I just felt like there was too much going on. But I love what she's saying. Like, Simz is one of the coldest rappers in the UK. She's never going to fail in that aspect. She's never going to fail in the rap aspect. I think the only thing that can let her down and where we can disagree on this is her production. I think her production's the only thing for me that can let her down as a fan where I'm listening to it. Because her bars are never gonna let her down. Her melodies never gonna let her down. Her hooks are never gonna let her down. Double entendres ain't gonna let her down. None of the
Sometimes the
basic.
singing lets her down.
Pardon?
Sometimes the singing lets her down.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying in totality to me as a fan, nothing she does will let me down. But her ears, sometimes I'm just like, I can't. And then I felt like that with FIFA. I was just like, I wanna like it. And I'm not even just saying that. Like, I wanna love the song Thief. I like that kind of stuff. I wanna be there for that. I wanna support you. And I understand what you're saying. I just can't get over the production. I just can't.
Do you, man, ever get bored of how a rapper sounds?
Talk about it. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to expand?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe that's where I'm at with Simz at the moment, man. I feel like because of how she sounds when she flows, like her voice is quite deep, which can bring down like the tempo of the song. And I think depending on I think beats have to be really perfect for her type of voice. So I think if you mix her voice with a track that sounds very like melancholic, I think it's quite dangerous territories. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think because of maybe where she's at, or where she was at when she was recording this, there was a lot on this album. Because I'm trying to figure out what was it about this album that maybe pulled me into a space of feeling like I was bored. And I think it might have been that. I think obviously she's obviously expressing how she feels about, the breakup with Inflo and that. And that's heavily themed throughout the project. So I'm wondering if because of that mood, it's brought like the overall mood of the album down, which has gone with how her vocals sound, and maybe, yeah.
Which is interesting.
I understand. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting because I feel like, obviously we've heard sad albums, right? We've heard sad albums from our rappers, but it isn't necessarily the sadness of it or the emotion of it that makes it bad or makes it not gel with you in a way. So maybe it might be the vocals. It might be the vocals, or it might just be, to your point about like the vocals meeting the melancholic sounds. Maybe it was too much at once, as far as like it's not too emotional, but it's sadness on top of sadness, and it might be a bit much, which I get and I can understand it. And obviously, maybe to your point about it, maybe sounding a bit too samey or sounding a bit too much like Inflo. Maybe that in itself as well kind of subconsciously did something for you. But no, man, I feel like it met the occasion. It met the occasion of what's going on, how she's feeling, and I feel like. Obviously, she's given us since Grey Era, she's given us 3 amazing albums, So even if there's one album where you can say maybe she missed or it wasn't as good as the previous, she's allowed that.
That's what I was just about to say. It's not. You're not always gonna shoot 100%, man. Like, not everyone's gonna shoot 100%. Like, some people it's alright, man.
She ain't Steph.
Come on, like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, Michael Jordan shoots a less percentage than LeBron James. Does that make him a less player? No. Like, he's still Michael Jordan at the end of the day.
It wasn't necessary. Wildly.
Very unnecessary.
Not first.
You know what's funny? I don't even know if it's a true stat. Just
I was just a lie now.
I'm looking for the track. You're
just like all these tweeters.
Yeah,
cool.
I see what you done there. But yeah, second half of the album, P, look at me. When I say second half, bro, you think I'm joking? I love it, bro. And I'm so annoyed that the first half, I'm just not a fan of.
Which is interesting because some of the more up-tempo songs were in the first half.
Yeah,
obviously
but it's just
Flood.
Yeah, but it's
obviously
just,
you're never gonna like Young.
But it's just overbearing to me. Like, I think because you're overbearing, you give me overbearing and you give me stripped. I'm always going to take the stripped, like the kind of ones that you strip away from it to a certain degree, quote unquote. Young, I hate that song.
Yeah, I didn't.
Look at me, no. Did you hear the word I said though? Like, I'm not a fan. Even Thief, I really don't like it.
Oh, I love Thief.
I don't like Thief.
I don't
like Thief. Do I like I like the rapping. I will never fault the rapping. But like, for example, I won't go play Thief. Like at your house, woman, I'm not gonna say, "Yay."
So that's the sort of production I love to hear around her. Like, it felt quite big.
Yeah. So we disagree on that. Yeah,
I love that for Simz because of how her voice is. Yeah, I loved it.
What's your favorite songs on the album? Sorry, you might want to say something.
Only, Free, Thief, Lotus.
Thief, Only, Lion, Blood, and Lotus. Actually, no. Lonely instead of Blood.
Shall I say mine?
Yeah.
So I've got... Let me go to it here. I wrote it down. So I've got Hollow, Lion, Blood, and I've got Lonely.
Yeah, Hollow was cold, man.
What do you say?
Hollow was cold.
I enjoyed Hollow.
From Hollow was, that's where my movie started. That's literally where my movie
start.
started. Right? So I was like, yeah. Because when I heard Hollow, I remember me saying, like, if the reason why I know I liked it from then is because normally when I don't ever write down notes when I listen to an album. I never write down notes unless it's until the second or third listen. Normally the first time I just want to enjoy it, and then when we do a review, I go to the notes on the second or third listen because then I've got time to just, all right, let me just write down bars I like or whatever. First time I just want to seamlessly listen to it for the sake of listening. And I remember when Hollow came on, I listened to it, and then the next song came on, and I was like, by the time we got to the Wretch song, I remember while I was first listening, I made a note to go back and say from Hollow onwards, and I remember me doing that note, so I just know myself. I was just like, from Hollow onwards, I was like, yeah, this is cold, bro. Like cold. So, but Simz is always going to be Simz, man.
Well, this is definitely the first time we're divided on our opinion on a Simz album.
Yeah, exactly.
We've done nothing but sing her praises since.
Still singing her praises though, but it's just like he likes the first half, I like the second half, you like the whole album.
No, I didn't like the first half. I think I said it picked up from that track 4.
Apologies. Oh, you're similar.
Similar thing.
Yeah. But she's still Simz, man. Still goated, man. Still one of the best we've ever had.
Yeah.
And if this is what she can do when she's heartbroken,
Fam.
she's channeling some real shit, man.
Yeah.
And go support her as
I
well.
hear it, man.
And for that, and for many other reasons, she's one of the goats, man.
And support her, man. She's one of the goats, man.
Yeah, man.
Support her, man.
Well, salute to
Let's
Simz.
start buying music again too.
Salute to Simz.
Yeah, salute to Simz. Salute to Simz. Music's expensive,
Yeah,
but
let's buy music.
I'll be real. I'll support your spirit.
Support black art, man.
Alright, so the final album we're going to review today is Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist's Alfredo 2. This is the long-anticipated follow-up to the celebrated Alfredo 1 that released back in 2020. How time flies. And this is Freddie Gibbs' third album with the Alchemist overall after Fetty with Currency in 2018. It features Anderson .Paak, Larry June, and Jid. Very light features-wise. And yeah, it's very much a continuation of the world that Alfredo 1 created, really. Alchemist beats, Freddie Gibbs rapping, they're very much a dynamic duo at this point. Alfredo 1 was just, I can honestly myself personally, there's 2 albums that got me through lockdown in 2020. It was Pray for Paris and it was Alfredo. Those 2 albums, probably more so Alfredo, but yeah, they got me through it. So, I'm not going to say expectations were high, but when I knew that they were actually going to drop an Alfredo 2, obviously I was looking forward to it. So, listen, you can't go wrong with Gibbs and Alchemist, man. Like, Alchemist, I feel like anything he drops, I run to. Like, he's like possibly my favorite producer in the game right now. I don't think he's missed in years now. Like, I don't know when the run started, but I really started locking in around 30 times. So like 2018 to now. And since then, I feel like he hasn't really missed when it comes to like his own stuff, joint projects, all of that. There's only one, Arm & Hammer, that I didn't really enjoy. And it wasn't even really because of him. But either way, he's just on a career run right now. Gibbs has been one of my favorite rappers for a long time as well. I think this album kind of showcases what I love so much about him. He's just so versatile. Like, topically, lyrically, flows. He's flowing all over this album. Just different flows, different patterns, all that as well. And those 2 together, yeah, you can't really go wrong, man. But yeah, it was one of those ones where I listened to it the first time and I thought it was good. I thought it was all right,
Good.
I thought it was just good. I didn't love it the first time. And I've probably listened to it a good 4 or 5 times now. And it was on the way here, listening to it, that it finally started to grow. I kind of had a feeling that it would start to grow. But after the first listen, I wasn't wowed. I wasn't like, oof. You know what I mean? It was just like, okay, this is a continuation. Good raps, good beats, but nothing to really like grab me like that, But after listening to it again and again and again, yeah, it growed. It growed on me. And I feel like this is an album that, it's only ever really going to be quite good to me. I don't think it's going to be amazing to me. I think I've reached that level where I know what it is, I know what I like about it, and I'll leave it at that. The songs that I'll take from this, like 1995, love that song. Like, that is the like most common example of it growing on me. Because at first I didn't like it.
What?
I didn't like it at first. I didn't like the beat so much. I didn't like the beat switch. I didn't like what he was. I didn't like what Gibbs was doing on it, and then it kind of clicked. Ensalada with Anderson .Paak, I loved that immediately. Lemon Pepper Steppers, that was cool. Mar-a-Lago was cool. I felt like first listen, a lot of it was cool. It wasn't that great. Like Feeling with Larry June, I wasn't a big fan at first.
I love that song.
Wasn't a big fan at first. So it did have to take a lot for me to like really start to appreciate it. But now I really like it. Like now, like I can reel off 1995. I can reel off Mar-a-Lago, Skinny Sugar 2, Empanadas. You know, Feeling, the flipping Gold Feet, Lavish Habits. Like these are good songs. And yeah, I appreciate what Gibbs is doing on them, man. I think me and Mo were speaking before the pod about him kind of leaning into his religion a lot more, which we both appreciated as well, which was great. Yeah, which was great. And yeah, man, it's just no nonsense, no muss, no fuss, good raps, good beats, and. Yeah, you can't really ask for much more when it comes to these guys, man. I mean, I don't necessarily think it needs to be super duper conceptual for it to be good.
No, I don't need that from Gibbs. I never need that from Gibbs. Just give me, just having amazing beats from an amazing producer, and just give me like the raps you give me, man. And that's what you gave me on this project, man. I think similar to a lot of what you said, like I loved it. And more, which is like more than what you said, but I really enjoyed it, man. I think from the first listen, I was like, yeah, man, because I just love Alchemist, bro. Like, there's something about his beats, bro. Like, they're just so like high vibrational.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? They just feel colourful, man. Do you know what I mean? It just feels like warm frequencies.
Textured.
Yeah, man, all of that, bro. And then like when you just marry that with someone like Gibbs, man, he just does them so dirty, bro. And I love that, man. I love how unapologetically like G'd up he is, man. I love the fact that he's so fearless, bro. This guy was shooting at bare people on this, bro. Like, you ain't really see another rapper that's like gonna shoot at like some of like the more like popular rappers in the industry, whether they're underground or mainstream. And he's like, he was shitting on Griselda all over this thing. He was shitting on Currency, poor Currency.
Currency got it, by the way.
Cause he ain't do nothing, bro. He's just, you know what I mean, just smokes his weed, he just buys his Chevrolets and fam,
they need to patch out, man.
They do, man. We need another Fetty, but we ain't never getting that, man.
Yeah, no.
He sent for a few people on this album, to be honest with you.
Huh?
He sent for a few.
Yeah, man. But I love it though, man. I love the whole album, bro. Like, this is my sort of like rap right here, bro. I don't need too much. And I was even going to ask you, do you think it's because of how good Alfredo 1 was, which is why you were a bit underwhelmed by this?
There's heavy tax, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There is heavy tax because I do attach so much to Alfredo 1. So it's almost impossible for Alfredo 2 to even try to compete. But if I take that away, I can still accept and I can still see that there is some good shit on here. You know what I mean? Like, is it ever going to reach the levels of Alfredo 1? Probably not. But I don't need it to. You know what I mean? That represented a part of my life. This represents another. You know what I'm saying? They're different in their own way. I might return to one more. I might be more fond of one.
Yeah.
But that doesn't negate this.
I think his catalogue is slowly growing to be one of them ones. His catalogue's growing into one of them ones. And I'm not going to lie, man, because he's got at least 5 projects that, oh, man.
Yep.
We might have to start having a certain conversation at some point. Do you know what I'm saying, man? I just feel like he's very good at. He's here for production. He's here for production. Is just superb, bro. Like, and I think it's because I think like when you kind of marry to a producer, and they're amazing, it's not a given that you're gonna pick their best beats. You know what I'm saying? So I think there is an art in him picking the beats that he does, man. And like whether it's Madlib, whether it's Alchemist, like. He's just, he's just hitting it out of the park each time as far as production goes. And raps wise, like we know what we're gonna get from him, man. He's gonna talk that G shit that I love to hear anyway, man. Like, I don't know, man. I love Gibbs. He can't really do anything wrong in my eyes, man. I'm not happy about him and Benny's situation, and I really do hope that they figure it out. But
I heard there was, I don't know if you saw the video.
I heard there was a conversation
at the airport.
I heard there was a conversation.
Airport. I think it was Paris Airport.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in it. But yeah, man. Again, there's not really too much to say, man. I loved 1995. I loved Mar-a-Lago, Lemon Peppers, Ensalada, Empanadas, Skinny Sugar 2, gas station sushi, Gold Feet. I loved most of it. I think JID, and I think I've had conversations with you and Nee about JID, innit? And yeah, I've been sleeping. I haven't really like gotten into his stuff, innit?
Yeah, you
but
have been sleeping.
I've been hearing features, you know what I mean, here and there.
Bro.
And yeah, man, I'm gonna check his
say?
album. I'm gonna go back to the first joint. I'm gonna listen to the most recent one. I think I might
JID
be ready
gets
to
busy,
jump
bro.
on the JID train, man, because
JID
he's nice
gets
with it.
busy, bro.
I think when I first heard him, I think the problem was when I first heard him, he sounds too much like Kendrick and Wayne, and I couldn't get past that. It sounds like he's been able to shake that off and he's found his own voice.
He's nice.
This guy said.
So he's someone I'm looking forward to getting into.
He's got my second favourite verse of the year. So after Kendrick is Jid. Bro, I'm cool and looking ghoulish, feeling great, the flow is fluid, flames, fires in the nighttime, dancing around the barrel bangs, laying in that bed you made, gangsters in my dick. Bro, jeans through the seams, tailor made, it's hard to fabricate, are you fucking mad?
Nah, Jid is one of them ones.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah, Eddie's one of them ones.
He is one of them ones, man. He is one. And just a quick one on Giggs' discography. From Pinata onwards, Shadow of a Doubt, You Only Live Twice, Freddie, Fetty, Bandana, Alfredo, Soul Sold Separately, You Only Die Once. It's time to have it might be time to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Modern catalogs
Yeah.
for rappers that came out post
Ones.
2010 or post like in the early 2010s,
let's just say
late noughties.
Yeah.
Whose
What are you
other
saying?
catalog is fucking with Gibbs's?
What? Wait. What are you saying? Sorry, Peter. Sorry.
Well, for that generation of rappers,
Yeah.
he's arguably got the best catalog. Arguably.
From anyone that's basically made the first album after 2010.
09, 10.
09, 010, yeah.
Yeah.
Does Gibbs? Is
Yeah,
there
here
a
you
rapper?
go. Here you go.
Is there a rapper that raps better over Alchemist beats?
See, I'm racking my brains over this answer and this question because it's kind of hard for me to find another one, to be honest. Because you could say Prodigy.
I was thinking that. What?
Nah, but like I feel like Prodigy started rapping on Alchemist beats when Prodigy weren't Prodigy anymore.
Damn.
It is Gibbs.
He weren't like Keep It Thorough Prodigy. He weren't the realest Prodigy. He weren't Hell on
Yeah,
Earth Prodigy.
first.
Had it been them times, different conversation. But by that point,
We know what it is.
He was a bit
Yeah, we know
slower
what it is.
with his. You know what I mean? It was just
True.
a bit different, innit? So I wouldn't even necessarily put him in that. But I like Rock Marciano sounds amazing on Alchemist beats. Currents, he sounds amazing. Oh my god, he sounds amazing on Alchemist beats.
It might be Gibbs though.
It might be
I think
Gibbs.
Benny does. I think with the whole of Griselda do. It's difficult, man, but
Yeah,
it might be Gibbs.
It might be Gibbs.
It might be Gibbs.
He just gives you something different, man. The high energy, like the slick bars, the jiggy shit, the G shit, even the romance and lady shit. You know what I mean? Like he's a jack of all trades in that regard. You know, in a way that other rappers probably aren't as much. I think other rappers are very reluctant to leave their comfort zone when it comes to rapping over Alchemist beats. But Gibbs gives you more than most. You know. So if you say he's the best rapper on Alchemist beats, I'm not even mad at it. Can't be mad at it.
I just love the way he's just so like he's just so fearless.
I'll be real. To me, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go on, bro.
To me, sometimes in life, it's as simple as good production and good rapping. Everything's gonna be all right. I'll be real. Like, I don't think sometimes we need to in football, sometimes you don't need to overcomplicate the sport. You played better, you won the game 3-0, the team went home. Sometimes it's as basic as that. This is the kind of rapping I love. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like this is what I'm comfortable at. Like it was everything that not that I wanted, but it's just everything that I'm here for. Like the production was flawless. The rapping was, I don't know. I feel like, and this just might be me overthinking it, but I feel like if you listen to the start of it, not Paranoia so much, but there was a lot of songs where in 1995 he's talking about the amount of people that are not out to get him, but the amount of beefs that he went through, like the amount of people that he whacked. And by the time we get to the last song, 1,000 miles, 1,000 mountains, whatever
1,000
it was,
Mountains.
it's just like peace. And he just felt like at peace by the time we got to the end of the album. So I don't know if that was
I know that one resonate with P.
what,
Because he wants to go to 1,000 miles. He wants to live in 1,000
but you know what? But I don't know if that's just me overthinking it. But I do feel like we've got a sense of a journey in the album without maybe him intentionally doing it. Where at the start of it, he's telling us about. I think he had a bar when he goes. What did he say? I think he had a bar along the lines of he's like, I beef so many rappers, I like variety or something along them lines. I was like, yeah, that's cold. By the time we got to the end, it was just like, yeah, I'm nice. I'm one of the nicest. I've been one of the nicest. It is what it is. Like, you guys have to deal with it if you can't deal with it. So, to me, overall, I ain't got no qualms with it, man. Like, there's nothing more that I can't add that you man haven't said. Like, it is just stupendous rapping, man. Like, it is. There's something about Freddie Gibbs and why he doesn't get his flowers that I really want to get into. One day, maybe don't do it today. But I feel like he does often get overlooked.
Really?
Yeah, I think low key, not even in the commercial side, I just mean generically. I just feel like his name isn't. Do you know how crazy it is for Yemi to make a statement? And I don't think we disagreed. Or I don't know if we did disagree. But for him to make a statement saying post 09, 010, there's not a lot of rappers that's got better discography than him.
Facts.
How many people mention that though? Do you get what I mean?
I think people that know.
Yeah, and I agree people don't know. So maybe that's just me talking more broadly, innit?
And he's really just tapping into the idea of like, yo, bro, there are so many amazing, accomplished producers. Pick one of them, make an album with them. Just do it. He's done it with 2 of the GOATs, and look what's happened.
And when he tried to space it out and do multiple producers on an album, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Sold separately, weren't it for me?
I liked it.
To me though, the way
he... too all over the place for me.
The way he could seamlessly weave through humour, then dark humour, then the drug dealing aspect of it, then the rock. It's almost a joke the way he can do it. Like, I think one bar he said he's gonna squeeze academics' titties, then the next bar he's telling me that he's gonna do. Bro, like, it's not. But you know what I mean? Like, the weaving that's talent. Like, that's just not. Not everyone could just say a bar like, "Yo, when I catch him, I'm gonna squeeze his titties," and then the next bar tell me what you're gonna do with an air stewardess. Like, that's not normal behavior. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to just weave your way through that. But to me, album's cold, man. And the album's cold to me. I'll be real. Like, the album is. I fuck with it. Apologies. Yeah, I mess with the album. Like, it's a case of where I am going to go back to it because I think I listened to it already. Honestly, I think at this point I'm like 8 listens deep.
Damn. Like,
I'm just someone that, and if funny enough, it made me go back to all of Freddie Gibbs' projects. Not all of them, but I'm making my way. By the time we do the Housewarming, I would have finished these projects. Like, it just made me sit back through on something that I might have slept on, I might have not listened to as intentionally. So I did end up going back to him. And bro, as much as he might be, his online personality might not fit him or whatever, he's one of them ones, man. Like this, he knows how to rap, and sometimes it's as simple as, do you know how to rap? And if you know how to rap, a producer like Alchemist, it's a layup, bro. Like, this was a layup, and all he had to do was just dunk it, and he shacked it. Like, it's cold to me, man. Like, I don't have anything bad to say. I'll be honest with you, I genuinely don't have anything bad to say.
I think we need to like study Alchemist though, man. I don't know what has gotten into him in like the last this decade has been absolutely insane, bro. I don't really know what shifted for him. I don't know if it was the influence of like Madlib, but something shifted for him where he just entered another realm. He just stepped it up another gear, and I don't know, man. It just felt like his beats became more soulful, and then actually no, to be fair, they've always been soulful from like when he had the tune with Nina Sky and Illa G and that. But like, I don't know, man. There's just like
they're more elegant.
Yeah, I think it's the more elegance, there's more like warmth. And I don't know, man, I'm struggling to see the influence coming from anyone other than Madlib, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. The Madlib, the Rock Marcianos and that, I don't know what's happened. But either way though, man, he's just tapped into another gear in it. And I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it, man.
Me too, man. And hopefully it continues, man. Hopefully it continues. They're both on like crazy runs right now. And it's not like a bookend of that, but it's almost like we're at the top of our games. Let's feed the streets with this, and then go back to our regular lives and continue being the amazing people that we are. So yeah, man, it's a good album. I enjoyed it, and yeah, listen, I'll be here for Alfredo 3 if it comes.
You know, like that.
100%, and there probably will be.
I want to see him live as well.
Yeah,
come to that conclusion. I really want to see Freddie Gibbs live. I'll come to that conclusion.
I didn't enjoy him live.
Oh no!
Thank you very much.
I saw him a few years ago. It was actually around the time Bandana dropped. And it's mad because they did a Boiler Room, which was great. But then we saw Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, maybe it was like O2 Kentish Town. It wasn't that good, man. Madlib was doing this thing where he wasn't playing the full song. He was trying to do some different shit. Like,
so maybe I just want to see him perform.
Put the fires in the bag.
Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe I just want to see Freddie Gibbs perform then.
Maybe he'll be better,
but salute to Freddie Gibbs, man. Like, for this, cold, man, cold.
The run continues for both.
Yeah.
It's that simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like not overcomplicate it. It's that simple, man.
Facts.
Well, big up them.
Forever.
And ever. And that'll do it for another episode of Rhymes Like Dimes. Hope you enjoyed the album fest. We'll be back to regularly scheduled programming soon. We'll be chatting about all the topics that matter to us in the world of hip hop, in the US, UK, all that good stuff. But until then, thank you once again for listening and watching. Boys, any parting words?
Do you want to go first?
Big up the Most High.
Always. Allah Akbar. No, I'm joking. Hey man, what do you want me to do? I'm on that team, bro. I apologize. I'm on that team.
That is funny.
I've got one shout out to do. I just want to say personally, shout out to Eberiche Eze. You get me?
By the time this comes out, he would have signed for Arsenal.
It's already a here we go.
Ooh.
So salute to Eberiche Eze.
I hate the fact that now we're just saying bomber. Like, not everything is a bomber.
No, today was a bomber though.
A man goes to the toilet, bomber. No,
this was a...
No, I know.
Oh,
But
I agree.
But it's mainly like football YouTube, football streamers.
Everything's
a bomber.
Everything's become bomber.
No, you just open talks with someone. It's not a bomber.
You know what I've realised? That's going to be one... Actually, you finish this and I'll say it after.
No, yeah, that's it. That was what I wanted to say.
No, I've got something... Let's wrap this up.
Oh, okay, fine. Not privy to it. But yeah, big up everybody, man. Big up everybody listening and all that as well. Always appreciative.
Always.
You know where to find us on socials at Rhymes Dimes Pod, Instagram, TikTok, X, all that good stuff. YouTube as well. Run those subscriptions up. And yeah, we'll see you very, very soon. So until then, take care, stay safe, stay blessed.
Stay black.
Peace.
This the way that life. Now my lonely